Welcome back to Cosmic Crit. This is your most thankful and tired GM Patrick here. Thanks for coming back and joining us for another week of Starfinder role-playing game action. In the last few weeks past here, we had CritterCon 5. We mentioned it once before on the pod, but it deserves another round of applause. I want to thank all of our GM volunteers, our organizers especially, and everyone that came out this year and played games and donated to a great cause. We raised over $5,000, and combined with years past, so far we've raised over $23,000 for our charity partner Doctors Without Borders. Your generosity and kindness over the years has been tremendous. A lot more than I thought we can do for our little podcast. So I want to take the time and tell you all, I see you Crittermanders out there. I appreciate you. And once more, I want to thank you wholeheartedly. So we finished off book 1 of Devastation Arc. And before we dive into book 2, we're going to take a little mini break and have 2 special episodes. So if you caught our Friday night stream during the convention, you saw a little bit of a different lineup as we had Seth sub in for Tyler, but the rest of the Cosmic Crit gang joined me for the society adventure, The Cantina Job. So this week is going to be part 1 of that adventure, and next week is going to be part 2. This time, with editing and music, the whole shebang, so don't feel bad if you missed out on the stream. We're going to have this small break and then just dive right back into Season 5 in 2 weeks' time. But you'll get to listen to it now in podcast form. Again, thanks for listening to this and sticking with us this season. We appreciate everyone that listens, comments online, or jumps in the Discord to hang out with us. You all are the reason I'm staying up late editing this Saturday night during my free time, to make sure that we have a cool episode for everyone on Monday's release. And you're the reason that we've done that for the last 5 years running. So thank you so much and enjoy. This is this week's episode. And it's the Cantina Job.
Episode commencing in 3, 2, 1. Episode initiated.
I'm going to take us live and just make sure everything is okay. You guys ready?
Yes. Hope so.
Not even a little bit.
Fingers.
Oh, Starfinders, are you ready? We are going live with CritterCon 5. Can everyone hear us out in Twitch land?
Now.
We've got a let's go from Chupra Akata.
We're all like stretched out.
Yeah, no, I wanted to make you look as fat ahead as I actually have in real life. So I've
not how that works.
Stripped the horizontal.
The camera adds 10
vertical.
degrees in this direction.
Yeah, it makes us look thinner, Seth.
Yeah.
No, that's not a bad thing, right?
But no, it stretches up this way, so that makes
No.
You did not.
Did I? I don't.
Yeah.
Guess what? I haven't used. I'm very, very bad at controlling the stream. So you have this to look forward to tonight and tomorrow night, guys.
It says cute bangs, Rebecca.
Thank you, Ray.
Of course, the Rebecca idolization comes out first thing in our stream. Guys, welcome to CritterCon 5, everyone. Saying that out loud is like, how long have we been on this podcast for?
But wait, have we been doing this for 5 years? Or is this did we do 2 1 year?
We started in 2017, and we did a very short, very unofficial convention then in November. So it was like a different CritterCon. And then we started doing it in the spring, and it's gotten bigger and bigger. Welcome everyone in the chat that is watching us live on Twitch. Everyone that's listening to this afterwards, after the convention is over. But in general, just a thank you to everyone that has shown up and opened up your hearts and your wallets this year and years past to CritterCon, to Doctors Without Borders. You guys, hopefully, if you've donated in the past before, you've seen the thank you letters and the emails and things that you can get. Doctors Without Borders is extremely highly rated charity. If you don't know what they do, they provide medical equipment, services, personnel all over the planet to combat issues that arise everywhere. So when we started this convention, they had experts out there dealing with deadly flesh-eating diseases and things like that. And I don't know if you have you guys noticed there's a pandemic a couple of years ago. I don't know if this is news to you. Pandemic. Yes.
Pandas. Yeah.
Pandemic.
A frying pandemic that they've obviously been donating a great deal of their time, money, and effort to. And then most recently with the conflict in the Ukraine, I think they've done 3 major medical supply drops, humanitarian missions into the Ukraine since the escalation of the war has gone on. You can read all about that on their website. They're also known as Médecins Sans Frontières, the French title. But at MSF and MSF_USA on Twitter, if you want to read more about their mission, we've already gotten donations from Haniel's Wraith and some friends through our donation portal, which I have forgotten to continuously spam in our chat already. So let's start that tradition. Doctors Without Borders special event. You can donate to us. Oh God. It's a lot of spam.
A wall of text.
Yeah.
Just click one of those.
Yeah. Click a link.
One. Just like aim your cursor in the general area of all that purple and just click.
Lots of links in the chat.
Wail away.
Any of us can throw that link in there at any time. You can donate to this stream. Natural 20s for $30 per 20, $10 for a reroll for any player, or your kind-hearted GM who in his practice dice roll gave up a natural 20 already. My only dice roll so far in this.
He's already revealing the rigged machine, folks. It's already a rigged machine.
And yeah, you can donate any number of dollars that you want, including, $100 to give someone that much of a bonus on a roll. So you can give someone a plus 69 on a D20 roll, and they could still roll 1 and mess that up, but you can donate whatever you want for a plus X bonus, which is pretty nice.
This is a special prize for the first person to donate $420.69. It's the funny number bonus.
We've gotten there with single donations before.
I have a question.
Yeah. Oh, yes, Rebecca.
So if you have like an automatic 20, for example,
if someone has already given Rebecca an automatic 20, yes.
Do I have to choose to use that before I roll, or can I roll and then decide to turn that into a 20?
That one I'm going to keep you honest. You've got to use before you roll. If you want to also spend $10 for a reroll, I'll allow you to reroll and quote use the 20 after that. So you can, if you get a natural 1 and you're like, oh no, we can't do that, do a reroll and then a natural 20. That's fine. That's okay. That's allowed, right? Like if I donate like a couple $100, I can just wail on you guys. That cool?
And we got to put a limit on what we can do, or not.
Nothing.
Just turn it into a big slugfest where we're all throwing money at each other.
It's for charity, yeah. So
it's for a good cause. Beating up Patrick.
How dare you, Seth? Yeah, I think we're ready to get started. We are playing, and let's make sure this screen works completely. We're playing a bounty, a Starfinder bounty tonight called the Cantina Job. If you guys can see this in chat, have I said anything about what this bounty is to you guys before the stream?
No, but I just heard
a smidgen.
But I just immediately hear jazz music in my head as soon as.
Yep.
Cantina
official
is
name for Star Wars music, by the way. That Star Wars Cantina music. That's the official name. George Lucas approved.
Drew, beyond that, do you know what the name of that band is?
It's Max Rebo and the something. I don't remember.
No. That's Max Rebo's in Return of the Jedi. The Cantina Band. That's the Jizz Whalers.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
All right.
Criticon Fine, sponsored by Pornhub.com.
Just making a note here to cut this out of the audio when it comes out.
Just talk about Star Wars, Patrick.
While we're in the edit zone, let's talk about something current events that just will not matter by the time this comes out.
Criticon 5 is happening right now.
Okay, that's fair. That's enough.
I've already mentioned Ukraine. Hopefully, it's
oh geez,
not topical.
I don't know.
Okay, thank you everyone who has donated thus far. We've already gotten some re-rolls. We've gotten the aforementioned natural 20, and I'm going to keep updating as we go along to make sure we're not missing any. Feel free to type in the chat if you have donated and you're not seeing it come up. I think I've gone through all the donations, all the donos that we've done so far.
Earlier today when I logged on here, Roll20 sort of defaults to collecting your video and your sound, and Seth was in here and I was talking on the phone with my mom. So when I logged in and Seth was like, Bert, I can hear everything you're saying, and you can see the log of that in the chat window here. So that's a little behind the scenes for all the listeners.
Just going through like all the donations so far, so don't mind me just reading a wall of text. But when we started the stream, we are up over $1,000 raised so far. We have 3 days of con, so 2 more after this. But
what's our record for that, Patrick? Do you remember?
I think last year's CritterCon was the most donos, and I think it was $6,666.
That can't be
nice.
I think it was. So, yay us!
Wow. We got cool folks who donate to us.
Yeah, we had some late donations to make sure to get it to.
They don't donate to us. let's
not to
specify
us.
that.
Right. To doctors, people who like doctors and who all kind of like us.
Yeah.
Chupra, God, I don't think you could put links in the chat, but if you want to put it in the Discord, go right ahead. Keep spamming people in the Discord. Call out people immediately in the Discord. Right, so the Cantina Job is a Starfinder bounty. It is an organized play scenario. The bounties are a new addition. I think they kind of used to have something similar that they would do for conventions called quests, which were usually larger adventures broken down into like smaller chunks, so you can do like one in an hour and then go do something else at a convention. This one's a little bit longer than that. How many pages is it? That's maybe something I could have looked up beforehand. I feel like it is a little bit shorter. Yeah, they're only like 10 pages. They are fairly short and very fun to jump into if you're looking for a quick introduction to Starfinder or Starfinder Society, which is what we're doing here tonight with the Starfinder Society pre-generated characters. And oh man, we were fairly close to getting them correctly organized with how you guys came into chat. Let me see here. We've got 5 pre-generated characters tonight, and you guys have just kind of picked a little randomly, including, I guess, Rebecca, you've played this character before, correct?
Yeah, not for a while though.
Right. A classic of the Starfinder Society, Ubazaya. What do you know about this character?
Just that she's awesome and people like playing all Ubazaya tables. So, I saw the first person to choose their character chose a witch warper, and I was like, oh, we're going to need a tank. So I chose Ubazaya.
That's a really good question. Wraith is playing this game tomorrow. Should they sign off or...
Well, that's the thing. I think these bounties, like some of the quests, are repeatable. So you might be able to do it, the scenario multiple times. Whenever you do that in Starfinder Society, you do kind of want to play a blind ignorance of the plot. If you don't want spoilers, then don't watch us now. But we either way are happy to have you here.
Look, it's a Starfinder Society thing. You're gonna want to handle it one way, and you won't be able to do it. It's just gonna be you're just gonna shoot people. That's just how it goes.
I'm gonna go ahead and spoil things. There's loot behind the door.
Yeah. There's a guy. You shoot the guy,
and also there's death behind the door.
And we should also say we may be playing some fun other games after this is over. So hang out, huh? Hang out, have fun.
Hang out. Why don't ya?
Was I not invited to the after party again?
Oh no!
Why'd you mention that, Drew?
We're not playing any.
That's fine. I'll just go play Elden Ring.
Detreth.
Oh man, now I want to play Elden Ring.
Detreth in the.
Oh no, we're losing everybody.
Yeah, I'm signing off, guys. I'm sorry.
Everyone's going to play Elden Ring.
Elden Ring time.
Detreth in the chat has said that they've just started listening to Dead Men Roll No Crits and is getting accustomed to Seth's voice. So Seth, you're not allowed to go anywhere.
I am also getting accustomed to Seth's voice.
Oh. All right. Well, okay.
I guess
many times.
We should mention we are missing a Tyler tonight. It's everyone else in the Cosmic Crit family here. The reason we lost Tyler completely last CritterCon is his wife went into labor, so it's like whatever. Like what a terrible.
He's so annoying.
But the commitment to the
that
project.
was like exactly 1 year ago from this weekend. So he has some kind of something like a baby party
birthday or something.
A birth baby party.
I told him the kid wouldn't even remember. So like,
whatever. Yeah, kid's not going to remember.
It does occur to me, Patrick. Is there a chance that anybody's a first-time viewer of anything we've put together out there in the chat today?
Yeah,
I mean, it's a non-zero chance.
Non-zero. If you're new in the chat, we have traditions here on our Twitch channel. Besides donating to Doctors
if you're
Without
new
Borders,
tonight, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you got to give us a toot when we roll a natural 2.
You have to. It's required.
It's going to happen. You can either type it in or the streamer words. You can do it that way. Yeah, I've been on the game screen this entire time while we've been talking, and we haven't gotten much further into the Roll20 introductions. Rebecca is playing Obadiah. Let me just refresh this. Boop, 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 boop. And who else we got here? We've got Miles. Who are you playing? This is one of the non-core rulebook Starfinder. Characters.
I'm playing Zamir. He's a human sensate witch warper.
Awesome. Seth, who are you playing tonight?
I'm playing Keskadai, the Shirin Mystic, who I have played a number of times because I think he's the best pre-gen.
AKA a Bugdad.
Bugdad, indeed. He does have a small larval stage Shirin hanging in a amulet-like structure around his neck.
Like you do.
Bugdad.
Bugdad. Oh, who else? Drew, you're also playing one of the new pre-gens.
Yeah, I'm playing Valoro, the Lashunta Vanguard, which is going to be interesting.
Like I said, let me just show off their art a little bit, Zamir and Valoro. And when we say new, it's like new to us because I don't think we've played them on Cosmic Crit before. A human witch warper and a Lashunta Vanguard.
I mean, I have to point out that back in season 2 of Cosmic Crit, Drew and I played a Vanguard and Witch Warper respectively. But that was with
very new classes. Yeah.
Playtest rules. We have never actually played with full-on actual rules, so I'm interested to see how the Witch Warper behaves. I don't know. It's level 1.
Super OP.
I'm looking at the Witch Warper.
Like,
I just stand there.
At level 1, you get basically all of the abilities exist in theory.
Right. Yeah. It's like
I can cast AstroTurf. So you know, I can be like slightly annoying, which I guess is like really indicative of myself. So I mean,
eventually, this is what your character will be able to do. Just think about it while you're
I'm sending you to an alternate
rolling your
dimension.
straight D20.
But what's wild is like the character art for the Witchwhipper is so awesome.
It's way cool.
Yeah.
It's way cool. Oh boy, wish it was more than level 1 though.
right.
Ionils is saying Obadiah was the first Starfinder character they ever played. I think my first one was actually Keskadai. I think I played that at PAX a few years ago.
I think
mine was
first was Obadiah as well.
Obadiah is a good first one.
Yeah.
My first character. Well, we'll save it for when we get to Jabert because that was my first.
Right, Jabert. Who are you playing?
I'm playing Navasi.
Navasi's elbow?
Oh yeah, the human outlaw envoy who carries a flashlight. So I got that going for me.
I
Got a
love her
flashlight.
hair. Like
Yeah.
her hair
Yeah.
is the coolest
Yeah.
color.
Yeah, she's super rad.
Her hair is like the Rachel of Starfinder.
Yeah, and she I like that her pistol has like a pink inlay on the grip. It's super rad. Yeah,
I'm sorry, the
She's-
Rachel?
I think that's just her gloves.
Yeah, the Rachel.
Like from Friends?
Yeah, like the haircut, the
Yeah, like
Rachel
the haircut.
haircut.
The Rachel haircut.
Okay.
Not that she has
Rachel
the Rachel
Mine.
haircut.
I mean, it
but
hasn't
that
been
her
cool
haircut
for a
is
while.
the Rachel of
right.
Starfinder.
Has been cool since at least 2002.
I don't know. I feel like I've seen like a million cyberpunk characters that had that kind of hair.
It's
And Cyberpunk also hasn't.
No,
been
that's
cool
what- that's
since
why it's the
2002.
Rachel
That's why we're
Miles.
doing it.
it's like when Friends was popular, everyone was asking for the Rachel. Like it was the haircut.
I mean, I would get like the sandwich, with the sauerkraut and all that, and then I'd put that on my head, and everyone, but
The Reuben?
What?
no, the Rachel.
I didn't know where that was going.
Ian Hill Drape says the Rachel Ray. I was thinking Rachel.
And then Chipper kind of says, pretty sure
Oh,
the
no.
Rachel is old enough to drink now.
Oh no! Why would you do that?
I mean, yeah, that show debuted almost 30 years ago.
The Rachel haircut's old
2
enough to
years.
run for president now.
Right.
I mean, probably the baby that played Emma is like an adult now,
Oh, absolutely.
Probably, yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're all old and we're gonna die soon. So
Let's get to playing.
So let's play some Starfinder.
Oh goodness gracious, that transition. Yeah, this adventure, this bounty starts where so many do, not all of them, but so many do for Starfinder organized play, Starfinder Society, and that is on Absalom Station, the space station at the center of the packed worlds, really the center of the universe, because like all roads lead to this huge space station as a major hub for travel, for commerce, everything like that. Double checking that is
Basically D Space Nine.
yeah, I mean,
Or Babylon 5.
it's a little bit of both, probably a little bit more Babylon, just because it is huge. It is huge, as you can see in the art here. We've got a giant pressurized dome called the eye, and this thing down the bottom is the spike. Anyway, this is where a lot of the adventures start, and this is one of the homes of the Starfinder Society, which I don't know if this adventure presupposes that you are, but these pre-gens, your characters are all Starfinder Society, and as such, maybe you're coming back from an off-world adventure. Maybe you're coming back to relax and let some steam off here in a very kind of Blade Runner-esque cyberpunk cityscape. Everyone has neon lights attached to their umbrellas that they carry around, because that's just the style. But yeah, we find you guys having drinks, maybe throwing some darts in the Electric Prism, a very casual atmosphere bar where there's like a whole line of gimmicky drinks that you can order that have like dry ice in them. It attracts transient starship crews, tourists, even some higher ups from the Eye, as well as Starfinders such as yourself. It is located in Drifter's End, around the corner from the Lorespire complex, where you maybe just gave like a situation report to Cheskas or another Starfinder captain. As
Patrick, by the way, you've got an automatic 20 coming in.
Oh no,
from Anonymous.
It's so early from Anonymous. Did you donate it,
people
Jabber?
doing helping him?
I mean,
it's from
in fairness,
Wraith.
like
from Wraith.
That's probably from Wraith. Yeah. I can't really see who the donors are right now, but
not from Wraith, but from someone who loves me. Thank you so much.
Wait, it's not?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Well, we've got some other ones from Wraith, but
Who loves you?
well, if they have chosen to remain anonymous, like who am I to argue with?
It was you, wasn't it? You love you.
Are you kidding me? Do you think Patrick loves Patrick?
Yeah, no, I'm the last person that would donate to myself. I miss Tyler being here because his mom has donated to him in the past, and like
his mom is a saint of a human being, and she has donated very, very nicely in the past.
Yeah.
Anyway, this adventure starts here in this bar, and as you are served a new round of drinks, your character's just sitting around, I don't know, scrolling through your data pads or chilling out, vibing to some music here. You know, neon laser shows kind of crisscrossing in the vape smoke at the top of the cantina. You're trying to maybe drown out the sound of freighter crews singing and dancing in the back of the bar here. No, it's not jizz. Bird, stop it. Oh no, we've got in the chat Ram Sogma. Sorry if I got that wrong. Not me donating to Patrick to see the world burn. Yes.
Brahms.
Thanks, Brahms.
What are you doing, Brahms? I love it.
We were tight. We were boys.
Yes, but getting back to the adventure, there's some loud tourists as well trying to get drinks from an automatic bartender, and coming out from the back of the bar with your drinks, past maybe some caution tape and some plastic hanging up in what looks like an addition to the bar, you see the Electric Prism's owner, a dragonkin named Trazzy, Trazzles, whatever you want to call him.
Trazzle Dazzle.
And if you don't know, a dragonkin is just what it sounds like. Is a Starfinder race that you can play. It's just a large humanoid like dragon. It's just like a dragon
and they
that you can play.
Messed up, overpowered, especially if you give them a reach weapon.
Oh, I had one in a game that Cody was GMing, and this was years ago now, but yeah, I had a dragonkin, and yeah, I had reach. It was really fun.
I think I drew her at some point, right?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
And I was playing with a melee technomancer, and they had reach, so we would just get around everybody, and we were like, we had like 30 feet of like cover. Yeah, it was great.
I think it's because I think Sprouts started off as dragonkin. Obviously, it wasn't called Sprouts then, but I was initially thinking about making a character like that, and then Rebecca made her character, and I was like, oh man.
Here's some art for Dragonkin, and this was gonna be a friendly NPC, but I've already got a natural 20, so I think he makes an attack roll. No, just kidding.
Oh my gosh.
He starts off. I mean, he's got like a plasma cannon in the art. I feel like I've got to use it.
Hold on, did you say this is the Cantina owner?
Yes, it is.
Okay. All right, so which one of us didn't tip?
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, clearly this gets a 1-star review on TripAdvisor now, right?
No,
I would assume the Witchwarper didn't tip.
Oh, wow, that's a bit of a assumption there. Tracy pulls
because they stiffed me on all these skills, so I'm assuming they stiff on drinks too.
Tracy pulls up a chair 2 sizes too small for this large creature, and maybe turns it around, sitting his arms draped over the back and clawed elbows like on your table, clunk clunk.
Oh, so he's a Slaterkin.
Just throws his huge scaly elbows down and say, kids, you guys drink up. You look like you come back from a good mission here, but I gotta say, I got them troubles that you hear about so much. So if you're interested, I got a proposition for you. It's
Tell us more. Tell us more, Uncle Trazzle Dazzle.
Oh yeah, well, if you're looking to make money, this is a ways to do it. A dwarf named Venkarsis came in last night with a huge chunk of Horalcum. You've said it.
Yes.
Anyway, this dwarf said he hit a major vein on an asteroid, and he owned a mining claim to it, he said. So he ran up this huge bar tab and was bragging the whole time and getting other folks to come over, drink on his tab, and look at the star medal he says worth a fortune. Anyway, he feigned like he didn't want folks' attention, but he gave in, and I tell you, people couldn't give him their credits fast enough. They wanted it on his action. They fawned over him, and eventually I got a little suspicious myself, so I went on over to take a look at that nugget. You know, got my peepers on that nugget and got a closer look. It was just a lump of stone painting like Horalcum.
You gotta peep the nug.
I peeped that nug quite well.
It's kind of a shame we don't have a cosmic crit without context. Like
Right.
channel or something.
Oh no, you did one with Tyler one time that was pretty great.
I peeped the nug. I peeped it so well.
It's just a painted nug. Scarcely.
It was a
nug at
painted nug, I say, Navazi. Well, that dwarf done seen me poking at it as I was, because I wasn't just peeping, I was a poking. And yeah, he pushed a guy and instigated a brawl. There's a group of Pathras that were sworn to buy some more of that rock from him, and they broke out into a fight because he said they got to deal with this other Vesk miner at another table. And anyway, a big brawl. And it was all I could do to stop folks from tearing each other limb from limb. But as I was stopping them, I didn't notice. Well, this Venkarsis, he done slipped away in the fight. And now I'm at a huge bar tab. I won't tell you the full amount, but it's big. And I'm behind. I've got repair costs. I'm opening up a new wing over here. I might lose the bar because of this brawl. This unpaid tab.
Wait, that's a big tab.
Yeah. So if you can recovers it, you can get this Venkarsis back here alive to settle up. Well, I'd be willing to give you a finder's fee. And that's just 10% of this finder's fee, mind you, for what I'm owed. That'd be 200 credits per person, per Starfinder.
Oh yeah, this is level 1. We're supposed to be impressed by that.
I don't know how to make the sound effect where my eyes pop out of my head. But
Good. 3-digit credit. 200 credit.
Cuskadai probably looks a little bit confused. He's like, I feel like I've been this level before. Long ago.
Oh,
The way, which
has anyone seen that movie Groundhog Day?
Oh God! Did the scene open up with "I Got You, Babe" playing on the jukebox?
Exactly. That was, but it was like the jizz version of that song. So
I got jizz, babe.
I got you, baby. It's gonna be impossible to cut out all the jizz talk.
And when we bring that up, we just have to remind
all over the place.
We just have to remind this is once again the official music, Cantina music of Star Wars.
This is canon. Disney says this is okay.
It's true.
Yes.
It's true.
Goodness gracious.
Maybe maybe Patrick, we could release a jizz-free version, like just as a bonus.
Yeah, never getting past that PG-13 rating there. Yeah, so are you guys okay to take up this mission? Because if not, I don't have anything else for you tonight. This is it. Well,
this bounty. That's a no from me.
Yeah, Navasi also doesn't have anything else planned. She was just going to hang out at this cool dive bar, but might as well go on an adventure.
Crocky, let's get in there and get a fight going.
Yeah.
What do you say? You want a fight going?
Let's go get that money, eh?
Oh, what is that?
That's Valero. Is that your what is he supposed to be?
My name's Valoro. I'm from Castroville.
Valero's a gas station.
Yes.
Crocky.
Right. So how would you like to start this investigation?
Perhaps we could try to figure out where the rock is that he was talking about. Or I mean, maybe there wasn't even a rock. in the first place. But
yeah, do you want to look around like the bar where he was up set up with,
maybe I think I'll chat people up and see if anybody remembers or has remembers anything about this crazy personality.
Yeah, so this was last night. So there's no one here now that was there last night.
They're still drinking from the night before.
13 hours later.
I disagree. I
assumed that I was like in the bar at like 6 a.m. Like,
yeah, no, you finish your drink, you go home, you have a sleep.
Can that be Zamir? Can that be that guy?
That's how most NPCs work in video games, right?
They walk to their house, they sleep, they go back, wake up in the morning, go right back.
Can Valero use an intimidate check on the entire room just to like, hey, who's that there?
Valero,
thank you.
Hey,
is that what you say to be intimidating?
Who's playing?
Who's out there?
That there?
Who's out there? I know one of yous was here last night. Who was there? Tell me.
Yeah, who wants to make the first roll? Do you want to?
I want to do an intimidate check
to just yell at some tourists and or miners that are.
Can I back him up by like raising my, what do I have? Doshko in the air?
Yeah, I guess.
So
right.
That's a 6, which I have plus 6, so that's a 12 intimidate.
And you got a bonus perhaps from Rebecca. Do you want to roll an assist?
Yeah. Oh, I make it.
Oh yeah. So scaring off the tourists who are around the automatic bartender and the bar here, they scamper away, and obviously our good friend Trozzy is like, "Whoa, what are you doing there? Those folks weren't here last night. What are you? I was here. I was busy." Serving drinks and crudités, but this Van Karsis, I've heard through the grapevine, did the same scam at 2 other local bars, Graph's around the corner, and then the Nightfall about 3 blocks down. But
perhaps we should go and check out this Graph's and see if anyone over there knows anything about this sketchy fellow.
Yeah. Do you guys want to investigate here before you leave? Because you've cleared out the crime scene, as it were. Does anybody want to roll perception?
Maybe a perception check to sort of look for some loose pebbles or whatnot.
I will also utilize perception.
Whoop. Is there anybody that can't utilize perception right now?
Oh boy.
No. You've already intimidated. That's your one roll. Unless you want to donate get a reroll and do something else, maybe.
Oh, and we should also tell 12. Folks tonight we're going old fashioned.
Pescadine sees nothing.
We're using character sheets and doing all the math instead of letting Roll20 do it for us.
Well,
so
you are indeed, and I guess I should mention I also have I have the character sheets up if anybody has a question in the chat about who or what they're playing. Here's Zamir, and let's compare Zamir to Obadiah. So we've got Seed, KAC 12 and 13. Obadiah is 14 and 60. And 16 HP SP in total versus 21. So they're not too far off. They're not crazy far off. But womp. We've got some good rolls here.
Good rolls?
Let's see. Good enough.
Okay, good.
What's your? Well, we've got a 1 from Geskadai, who's definitely a bit too preoccupied.
He was gonna start looking around, but then like he just picked up his little grub and started like going bougie bougie bougie.
Does anybody want to use a reroll on this, or does anybody want to? Drew and Rebecca, you can roll a perception if you'd like as well. I'm not a monster. Not a monster, you guys.
I don't have it as a skill.
Okay. Yeah, roll it.
Yeah, our best, it looks like a 12.
Roll a 20, right?
Yeah, just an 8 for me.
Goodness gracious. Not one person rolled over a 10.
Yeah, guys, this is what we're here for. We've got donations. You all have a
drunk, Patrick.
You all have a reroll if you want to use it right now. But I think the highest that we've gotten so far is 12.
Fine, I'll use a reroll. I'll do it.
You're probably the most perceptive, Seth. So
I am.
Yeah.
I've got high wisdom. I'm a mystic.
Yeah.
There we go. That's 24 hit.
That's more like it.
Just a wee bit better.
A little bit better than a 1.
Just a wee bit better. Right. So we've learned a couple of things because as Keskadai is perhaps, looking like around the stools, around some of the tables, you can tell like parts of the bar has been. Maybe you can smell the cleaner as there's been some blood stains recently cleaned up here. But yeah, taking a look around on the ground, you find a cred stick, and it has a kind of like a stylized star, or I guess sun pattern on it that looks like it was perhaps minted for some specific reason or for some specific area.
Is it an NFT?
No, but that like Abadar Core makes their own cred sticks, their own like encoded one that has the corporate logo on it.
This is not Abadar.
No.
Can I make a culture check? And I have a -5 to DCs when recalling knowledge about the criminal underworld. So
I think this might
apply there.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I assist on that? Can I assist on that culture check?
Yeah, is this? Oh yeah, Navashi's got some culture. I got some
couture. Oh boy, sure. I'm gonna re-roll that one.
Oh, what'd you roll?
Because I rolled a natural 2, total of 8.
Toot in the chat.
Oh no!
Oh, it's meant to be toot
double
forever.
Toots. You got toots.
I done tooted the rootiest of the tooties.
Let me see if I can get my papers on that. Oh no, I've seen nothing.
Oh my gosh.
Oh boy.
Hey guys, I kind of see how the chips are falling here. Do we want to just like throw so we can all play Elden Ring?
Stop it, Sam. No Elden Ring for you.
Hold on. I have a question.
I got this.
Or I just want to say to Wraith in the chat that we do know about the 50 points you gave us to add to our rolls. So you guys don't forget that that's an option.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that's what they're.
Reroll.
I'm pretty sure that's what they're. Oh, yes. Technically, yeah. The bonuses that Wraith gave out could be rerolls, or you could do a +5 for a
Drew
roll.
gets a +5.
What do you mean?
He has a $5 donation.
Oh, just Drew.
Oh.
Yeah. I am also a pencil and paper nerd. Drew gets a +5.
Hey, how wonderful.
Oh, just because Drew. Just because Drew printed his out.
You.
Oh, right. So
fancy Drew with his printer and printer ink.
And before we get to your role here, Miles, I'll tell you that Valoro Navasi may be looking at this thing. I can't tell you what you know about it because you don't know anything. Maybe what you don't know is this doesn't look like anything that you've seen here on Absalom Station. So off-world, perhaps. But Zamir, what is your culture bonus? With you've rolled a 13 on the dice. Vamir is Miles.
Let's see. Wait, I'm Zamir, not
Zamir. Sorry.
I'm sorry. What did you ask me?
What's your bonus to culture? You've rolled that as well.
My bonus +4.
Okay, so that is a 17. That is enough. Perhaps you've heard of this place before. Maybe if you've not seen their cred stick, you've maybe seen their logo. This is a casino's logo, the Venture Solaris, a exo station casino that kind of like faces the sun and soaks up those solar rays.
Cool. Well, that's. Do we want to go check out this other place? Or
before you go, we have so many rolls we've got to handle here. The 14s that we rolled in perception a while ago is also enough to notice that there is a camera security system here in the bar that seems to be pointing. There's like one pointed towards the exit, and there's one pointed towards the bartender.
Oh, you didn't think to tell us about that?
Frazzle Dazzle, can we review the security footage from the night before?
No, roll diplomacy if you wanna see my security system. It'll cost you like $30 to Doctors Without Borders, probably.
What?
No, of course you can.
Yay.
So it's a fairly complicated, like older system, tape deck style. So it will require a computer's check just to navigate. Anyone feeling comfortable using?
I am just as good. I'm just as good with computers as I am with diplomacy. So can I just use that diplomacy roll that I made as a joke for computers?
Well, I missed it. Oh, did you roll
the energy? The energy wasn't in the roll, Jabert. It has to have the computer's check energy.
Oh boy, it's got to have that computer energy.
Yeah.
Hey,
Right.
Jabert, I have a question for you. What is Navasi's expertise set to? I guess it's only level 1, so it's only.
It is bluff and sense motive right now. So. All right, a 19 on a computer's check.
You're still rolling rocks. That is enough to be able to, scrub backwards
to figure
like
out how
13 hours.
Be kind and rewind.
Yeah, well, you got to rewind, and then you see like a ton of people going like really fast in reverse, like
that gun you like is coming back into style.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And eventually you do catch what looks like a scrum, a fight. And, that's where you're looking at, and you get a, enhanced. You can like zoom in.
I say that every time while somebody else is like actually manipulating the feed. I'm like, enhance.
No, you're manipulating it and telling yourself to do it.
Right.
Like Navasi's just sitting there like, zoom, enhance. And we're all just like,
enhance. I don't think she knows how this works.
I was about to say I can mimic this with the art for the character. Can make it really small to start off with. This joke will pay off. Just give me a minute.
Okay. Do we just like run?
No, hold on. Just talk about
let's
talk about jizz music some more instead. God.
I have a question. Are we still in the first bar? Have we gone to the second bar now?
No, we're still
in the first.
Okay.
Rebecca, we'll get to the second bar.
If we roll well enough right now, we won't have to go to the second bar.
Yeah, look, here's the picture that you see.
It's not working.
Everything is like so far behind on the stream. I'm like, wait, is this actually going to show up? Yeah, enhance, and you see a dwarf raising a stein, and then you can enhance again to take up the entire screen. Whoa, look at this handsome devil.
Oh my goodness.
Look at this handsome.
Oh, can we see what's reflected in his mug so that we can see who he was talking to?
He is looking deep into my soul right now.
Oh, yeah, it's a little uncomfortable.
He looks like a Riddler currently looks.
Mm-hmm.
Which is weird, but that's what the Riddler looks like right now.
I like the mustache, but I'm a little concerned that the mustaches seem to be coming out of his nostrils. But but
he's like this regular. Yeah. Just
Don't
imagine
look at
this
me like that.
Right in your soul.
Roy. This Roy is a dwarven ale.
Do you have like a broom you could get the bristles off of, Patrick, and just kind of tape it to your face?
Stick them up your nostrils.
Yeah, like the real walrus thing going on.
Yeah.
Right. So that's what you see, and maybe taking a look through the footage. You can't find any footage. There's another camera pointed at the exit. You don't see the dwarf leaving the bar.
He's still
the dwarf is inside the bar.
Inside the bar.
The robotic bartender's like boop boop bop. Definitely not a dwarf. Boop boop beep bop. Yeah.
Dang it! I wish I remembered his name. I was like, is this the guy who played R2D2?
Perhaps you can't. Perhaps this dwarf went out the back door.
Yeah, you can take a look at. Like I said, there's dwarf. There looks like there's some construction that has stalled in the back of the bar, but there doesn't seem to be an exit back there. It seems to be.
Well, this is a fire hazard and a half, isn't it? Good thing I'm an outlaw and not a fire marshal.
Wait a minute, check your character's backstory. Maybe you are.
Oh no, Navasi's a member of OSHA.
Shut this place down. The adventure's over. It's over. What about Dr. Thaba? They're over. They're gonna be borderless. They're going to be bordered. That's what they don't want.
Right. Putting borders on those doctors.
There's borders everywhere now.
Navasi is out of ideas here. But where could a dwarf hide inside of a bar that is not outside of a bar?
It's a mystery. Does anybody else want to? Does anybody have a role
in
you
a
think
keg?
you might? You just gotta start knocking all the kegs. It's like, let's just throw this one down the river. It surely doesn't have any dwarves hiding in it.
Right.
Did we check the bathroom?
You know, that's the kind of thinking that makes Obadiah MVP of this team. You just go crush the bathroom door, intimidate the bathroom. The tourist is in there having a bad time, but no dwarf, 0 dwarfs.
So there is not a back door.
No.
I mean, did we check behind the bar?
I mean, yeah, you guys can take a look around. Do you want to go back to the feed, see if anything else is amiss or awry?
There were no other cameras elsewhere in the bar. Were there, like in the kitchen area? Or?
Not a single other camera. Yeah, it's a mystery that you guys have to solve.
It's an odd security system, if you ask me. But
This doesn't do you very much good, man.
Not a good one.
Gotta expand.
Let's see. I've got a camera on the liquor, and I've got a camera on the door. What else do you need from me? Definitely don't have secret cameras in the bathroom. That's illegal. Navasi, why would you suggest that? I'm a dragon.
Let's see. Is there a storage room, perhaps, that we could examine?
No.
What about trash can?
You look in the trash can. 0 dwarfs.
No dwarves in the trash can.
are there air ducts? Do we have air conditioning in this place?
That just makes too much sense.
Yes, but is definitely not diehard regulation size. There's no John McClane's.
Yeah, dwarves are medium-sized creatures.
Can we
Have we checked the ice machine?
I mean, just keep naming.
We're just gonna start naming
cavity-sized things.
What about like, are there?
These are all real things.
Can we pull up the booth seats to see if they're hiding in the booth, or as Choop has just said in the chat, any hollow bits on the floor that maybe we have some Millennium Falcon?
Just start smashing this
We
place.
should start
looking
stomping
for
the floor.
every recess. The dragon kids over like, what's going on?
Where are you, dwarf? We'll find you.
No, someone
It might not result in anything, but I'll go ahead and turn on detect magic.
Ooh,
That's a good idea.
Oh, I've got that too, I think.
in your magical capabilities. You don't get any hairs on the back of your neck sticking up.
God, I would hope not.
From what's happening here. Yeah, does anybody want to go back to the footage? Maybe look at the.
Yeah, let's take a closer look and see.
At that time,
watch the background. Like
there's only about 15 people in the bar, and like this is near closing time, so you can like literally watch everyone leave the bar if you want.
Yeah, I mean, right. I mean, it's if I can isolate the moment that we lose the dwarf,
Is anybody carrying a big sack around their shoulder as they walk?
That's a great question. Is there a Santa Claus looking fellow?
Someone walking out with just like a huge travel on piece of luggage,
just like a wheeled suitcase that's kind of pushing.
Yeah. Go. Everyone can make me a perception check. Another little perception check. See what you notice about the exit footage. Footage of the exit.
I'm never going to roll anything on a perception other than the 8.
No.
Toot in the chat. Zamir is not playing around.
Zamir sucks.
Goodness.
Drew any bonus to yours?
Yeah, that would be a 15.
Wait, is this a new roll, Seth? Yes, it is.
Yes, it is a new roll. It's 21.
Okay. Yes, you do. Yeah, definitely 0 dwarves left this bar. And as you're looking through, though, there is a figure you did not see on the footage of the fight of the rest of the bar. An elf woman does exit the bar.
Somebody using some magics to disguise themselves.
Or just a really good disguise kit.
Or just a
Can
good
you use cast
really good at
detect
making
magic though?
At the footage.
I mean, if they're not still here, then it would.
Can I detect magic on the video footage?
Okay, I'm gonna be 100%
sense motive on the footage.
Yeah, I'm gonna be 100% honest. When I look at a picture of this elf person that Patrick has just put in, we we can tell this person's up to no good, right? I mean, I don't mean to judge, but like
it sounds like you're judging. You may not mean to, but you're doing it.
I mean, this person ain't evil.
They're wearing like a
they might just be able to rent a movie.
A mini turtleneck. It's like a half turtleneck. I thought this was all.
It's like a skin tight turtleneck.
I know.
It's
It's like spandex.
It's not a look.
I wouldn't trust
really
them
not working
because of that half turtleneck. Not anything about their evil looking smile and red eyes.
Yeah, like
she's like space Cruella DeVille. Like
no, she is not.
No. And, like in the terms where you look at her and you're like, oh yeah, that's a bad person.
Yeah, but so I automatically think that it's a trick. It's a trick then, right? Like she's obviously evil, so she must not be evil. Like that's my.
Yeah, no, I'm with Rebecca there.
This person does have resting villain face, but maybe we shouldn't.
Like, what if they have like this disorder that makes it so that everything they say is just inherently antagonistic, no matter what.
After every sentence, they go.
Yeah, that's their natural laugh. Is just
that's your role.
Oh, thank you for saving me.
Trooper I asked for theories in the chat. Skimmermander in skin coats, or the dwarf wasn't a dwarf, but this elf. Well, there you go.
Is there somebody that looks like two dwarves stacked on top of each other wearing a trench coat walking out that we miss?
I'm looking for a real chunky elf. Is what I'm saying.
Give me another culture roll and see. I'll tell you what your characters may or may not know about the dwarves that are also elves, I guess.
Yeah.
So Patrick, I will say I also have a -5 to reduce the culture check to recall combat fighting styles and gladiatorial traditions.
I'm glad you brought that up for no reason.
Well, because there was a bar fight. What did the bar fight
have to do with the combat?
Because maybe I recognize that that's an elven fighting style.
I want to take a reroll away from Drew for that.
Yeah, I think we should. I think if you pay $15 right now, we will give a -5 to his next roll.
Our cultural ambassador Navasi, Jabert, has rolled a natural 19, and you've got the bonus, and I'm sure you have some important and or useful -5 ability to add to this. But no. That is more than enough to know that there are not many species, many aliens on Absalom Station that are capable of changing their forms outside of using magic. Mm-hmm. But there is one, and they're really very few on the station. They are called astrozoans. They're shapeshifters that can spontaneously just kind of mold their bodies, their forms, change the pigment of their flesh to imitate any creature of a similar size. So a medium-sized creature like an elf or a dwarf.
I knew it was Herald. Of course it is.
All right, we're looking for an astrozoan then.
I knew those eyes looked shifty.
They're like starfish kind of people with eyes in where elbows would be.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Elbow eyes, if you will.
It allowed Herald to look like an absolute nightmare to anybody who saw him the first time.
Yeah, and probably your favorite character to draw, just because.
Oh, it was great.
It's just so confusing.
Yeah, it's fun.
Human. I just.
All right. Yeah. So this is. Let's see. So if we go to the next bar, we're not exactly looking for a dwarf that looks like this fella.
There you go.
We're looking for could be anybody. Anybody out there trying to run a show.
Yeah. So there's two other bars that supposedly were hit. Trezzy. And Trezzy, by the way, as you leave, brings out a small box and is like, make sure you bring him back alive. I can't do nothing against this dwarf or whatever you say it is if they can't pay their tab if they're dead. So it gives you a tier 1 sedative, a dose of tier 1 sedative, and a merciful weapon fusion seal. So you can slap that on the weapon, and no penalty for negative for non-lethal.
I'll take it.
Yeah. Thank you, Trastuzumab. We'll bring them back in.
Patrick,
undead.
Is there a trash can nearby?
Yes.
I'll throw the sedative in there because that's where it belongs.
Okay.
Yeah, in like the onset, like 20 minutes or something.
It's ridiculous.
Absolutely useless.
It is ridiculous.
Sorry, 20. What?
Sedatives are.
It's not 20 minutes, but it's like, it might be 10 minutes. It's it's just for GMs.
Wait, what?
You do it in front of the dragon kid. He's like,
here.
I would have just taken that. What? Why? Yes. Wraith, you got to bring them back alive. That's what Dragonkin says. Do you guys want to split up and go to these two other bars and ask around for either a dwarf and?
Are you trying to split our party?
Oh,
I was going to suggest. I was going to suggest that instead of going to those other two bars, what if we anticipated the next bar that they might hit?
Oh.
Thinking outside the box.
If there's a pattern.
Yeah. So if they went to this bar that was, I don't know, 2 blocks down from the original bar, and then the next one was 2 blocks down from that bar, what's down?
This is certainly something that Starfinder Society played.
My logic is like way far beyond what Starfinder. Adventures are meant to be.
You're working on further levels than
you're trying to go outside
Rebecca
the
has
box.
a transcendent Starfinder.
Trying to go outside of the box, and the box is elastic, and it's just pulling you right back in.
Can Zamir use Infinite Worlds to like peep into like where this guy is?
That is not how that ability works.
Well, it should be. If it's called Infinite Worlds, it should be.
I got the hot deets on sedative, by the way.
Yeah, I was just looking that up too. So it's an extra 1d4 of
1d4 non-lethal damage once.
But yeah, and you have to inject them with it. So it's so you still have to make an attack roll to get them.
Yes.
Like
it's like that whole Young Frankenstein scene where he's like, give him the you know what I'm talking about? With the charades? No? Nobody?
You're gonna have to go a little further than
give him
the. Well, he's being choked by the monster, and he's like playing charades with them to tell them to give him the sedative. Okay, clearly nobody else has watched that movie a million times like I have. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, Rebecca. Oh man, way to out nerd us all.
I know. I just read a book about the making of Young Frankenstein, so I'm a super nerd. Yeah.
I was going to say, I hope that's not your argument against being a nerd.
5 sites in the chat. Welcome to your first CritterCon. We were just talking before we started recording, or maybe it was right after we hit record. It's like, this is definitely not someone's first time enjoying our content, right? 5 solid minutes of jizz talk.
So, Dritha has actually seen me before and is saying that I look exactly as smug as they imagined. And I'm like, you've seen me before. This is not new to you.
Yeah, so he didn't have to imagine very hard. It's a perfect. All right, so Rebecca's plan is to go where this person has not been seen.
It's not about the bars you did knock over. It's the bars you didn't knock over. It's it's the jizz theory of crime solving.
All right,
it's fine. We can split the party and go to. I'm going to Nightfall.
This is your idea, Rebecca. It's happening. I'm up in the DC, where you're wasting some time here for either a culture or diplomacy check, maybe to ask around or do some snooping. Who wants to lead off some diplomacy or culture checks to? Just roll around the station.
I could probably assist Navasi with a diplomacy roll. I definitely don't want to be the lead on that one.
Okay, so yeah, I'll roll a diplomacy, and I'll have Keskadai backing me up with some maybe some mind reading help or something. Cool. Hey, 20.
22.
I was about to say, I'm going to make it a little bit harder, but I think that is going to be an assist to get
a great idea, Obadiah. Those other nerds that said we should go to the bars that have already been knocked over, those were total losers. We should never do that. Great idea, Obadiah.
Just go into the hard mode of this. Yeah, going to this bar, I can't think of anything but
the Fusion Queen?
Yeah, why not? The Fusion Queen. I definitely wasn't thinking of something that rhymed with fizz in the title. The Fusion Queen down on the spike, right?
Oh, hey, let's we got a couple of owners of the Fusion Queen.
Did we all think of the same joke at the same time?
Yes.
Yeah.
Going down there, you find an elf tried to get in, but was denied entry because someone thought something was up. So they saw a fairly suspicious elf walk into an outside bathroom, and then a dwarf walk out of it and try again. And when they couldn't, they left and went down the street. Multiple people saw this. Maybe it's the other way. Maybe an elf left the bathroom, tried again, and went to a shuttle leaving Absalom Station for Venture Solaris, the solar casino. Bum, bum, bum. And it leaves from Absalom Station, this shuttle, twice daily.
Do we know where it returns?
Here? The shuttle, this round trip? Or
yeah, I'm assuming it's a round trip thing. Like, when will it be returning?
There's like so many docks.
10 minutes from now.
Oh my gosh.
Perfect timing.
It goes every 12 hours. So they left 12 hours ago.
Okay.
You guys want to head for the shuttle?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
It's shuttling time.
Indeed, it is a... Have you guys ever been on a casino shuttle? It's a luxury ride.
Does that exist?
They definitely do, between all kinds of locations, hotels, and what have you. It is a luxury ride, a very nice spacecraft that has a smell to it, like an unmistakable, I just got out of the casino smell. So there's like some
cigarette smoke,
fluid. There's cigarette smoke.
There's like BO and cigarettes. Yeah,
sticky beer, like beer that has coated surfaces and dried. It's not great, guys.
Who doesn't do that? Buckley.
Yeah, there's tourists that are on the shuttle, aliens from all different sections of the galaxy. You see what looks like a pretty tough group of toughs, like gang kind of guys that, they've got like station wear armor and stuff on too. Maybe one is like casually flipping a knife and gives you the old stink eye.
Oh, those are the toughs.
They know that station wear armor doesn't confer any kind of bonus whatsoever, right?
It's level 1, Seth.
They've got
it does enough.
they've got great dexterity.
It gives you environmental protection
on it. They've got the collars popped up, which gives them a +5.
No, I'm sorry. What's the level 1 armor? It's like free.
Maybe the skin, the carbon skin, second skin. Yeah.
Maybe it's.
Yeah. You put on a Bucky's hat, said nothing.
I said something about Bucky's, and no one said anything about Bucky's.
I must have.
One of these toughs definitely has on a
Sheets t-shirt,
Bucky's hat. So they've got nothing left to live for.
Both excellent gas stations.
It pans. It shows somebody with a Bucky's hat, someone with a Sheets t-shirt, and then someone with like, I don't know, Wawa booty shorts. Like,
just,
this is already the best. The best.
We're in like a circus Letterman's jacket.
It's a fairly uneventful ride, though. You guys can pop on some portable movies of Absalom's favorite stars, Nak Feldspar and Rami Quindar.
My favorite is the Rachel.
The TV show, The Rachel. It's just about a sentient haircut.
That's where I got the idea for my haircut.
Goodness gracious. Yeah, no Navasi has to look away. It's like, I definitely have never seen this before. This isn't my favorite program ever.
I have to make a culture check to not recite all the words to the scene.
Yeah, but eventually the shuttle will spit you out into a solar facing space station casino that, you're walking across a green marble floor at the entrance here, and there's all the sounds and senses, the bling 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 of casino machines going off. An inlaid star on the floor glows brightly, and you can tell this is like reflecting the solar light through like a series of tubes. And
it's the internet.
It doesn't just grow with the
series of tubes.
World suns. It is like magnified, and there's a symphony of electronic game things kind of blending in with chatter and singing.
This
and
star
jizz
inlaid
music. There's someone playing jizz music upstairs.
Patrick, the star inlaid on the floor, is it the same as we found on that cred stick?
Yeah, so that's the symbol for the Venture Solaris. And
we already figured.
Unfortunately, there doesn't seem.
Navasi is just figuring this out.
There's like 5 credits on this cred stick once you like check it in a machine. So it's like this is definitely someone that's probably lost just about everything.
All right. I just go ahead and like stick it in a machine and pull a slot real quick. Let's see if I hit it big here.
Roll a 20 or D100 or
no, it's nothing.
You can re-roll. You got to re-roll if you want to make some money. I mean, there are all kinds of rules for like gambling in Starfinder books, but I think it would be like,
but a 15 is not going to cut it.
A slot machine would be like 3D10, and you're trying to get like a straight, like 1, 2, 3, or like 3 of a kind.
Oh yeah, let's try that then.
Book 2 of the
absolutely nothing.
Oh, your money's gone.
Oh no, my 5 credits. No. I blew the family money.
Oh gosh, guys, I don't know what to do. What would you guys like to do here?
Can we look around for an elf or a dwarf that we have seen before?
That's easy mode, Drew. I think you should try a smell. Just close your eyes and sniff them out.
I think having noticed how there's a certain quality to their eyes, I feel like Obadiah would just go around to all of the patrons at the casino and
grabbing their head,
just like grab them by the jaw and just like,
look at me.
Are you a shapeshifter? You have to tell me if you're a shapeshifter.
Yeah, I think I would go around and start chatting folks up and seeing if there's any sketchy, rough customers around here that anybody has bumped into. Just try to like work the room.
Work it, you do. Do I need to make you guys roll for this? Let me double check. No.
I like Rate's idea to be romantic.
Ooh, yeah.
So like just like walking around, like giving it a vibe.
Well, crikey.
I'm already looking deeply into everyone's eyes. What more do you want?
Yeah, that's awkward.
Does somebody want to walk around?
That's awkward.
Does somebody want to walk around with a sign that says like, I want horicalcum? Looking for horicalcum deals.
That's not a bad idea.
All right, so
easy work.
I'll go around with like a random
Gaming
device
convention.
and say, this is a shapeshifter detecting device. It better
I've
not
got
be
plus
any
8 to
shapeshifters.
diplomacy, so I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna
Tap people up and
fuck that. Never mind.
whoa.
Oh, Miles.
Whoa, Jabert. Or Miles, sorry, it's usually Jabert. It curses.
It was immediately followed by a Wojabert. So.
Whoa. Yeah, how long do you guys want to do this? Because like hours pass. You don't see an elf, you don't see a dwarf, you don't see an astrozoan here on the. I mean, the floor is massive. You know, you're looking over like course of like a couple of football fields, but through hundreds of people, you don't see anyone with its eyes. You don't see anyone with a kind of an odd look about them. You know, maybe your eyes are glancing over like parties of like, you know, 3 different witch weirds or something and things like that. If you're looking for like a single person, you don't see anybody here. That sets off your alarm bells.
Could we do something to like draw them out, like talk loudly about something we know they're after?
Anything you choose here, unfortunately, does not work, and you're missing a couple hours before you realize they're definitely not here. They're not here on the main floor. But you do see a staircase leading up to the VIP section. And by process of elimination, if they didn't take the shuttle off the station, they have to be there.
Yeah. Maybe we can bluff our way into the high roller suite.
Well, I'm taking us to the map now.
Oh, good. Combat
Oh,
suit.
maps. Oh, no.
Taking us to the map so you can see.
Wait, I see him, guys.
All them aliens. Look at all them aliens.
Aliens.
The Almlians.
Libyans.
What?
Oh no, I'm going to win and big. Oh.
I'm on Fantasy Mars.
Oh, sweet. I see crab steak.
I am so sorry. I will be right back. Okay.
Yeah, well, these guys might. Oh, I'm sorry. There's 3 security bots before you can move on in, Zamir, to.
Yeah, but he sees a craps table, so he's like. Phew.
Oh, right. So, yeah, you still have to.
He's too fast, too furious.
there is no. There's unless you have some kind of power to change the world around you.
It's like he'll tap into an alternate universe where he rolled exactly what he wanted to roll.
I cast infinite worlds.
No, you've got a bit of a barricade. As let me read the description here. The VIP section looks hard to get into. Indeed, seated at the desk, there's a halfling cashier transferring credit cards onto Venture Solaris cred sticks that you can see. But indeed, past that is a large avian creature statue that towers over the gaming hall, wings outstretched, 3 dark eyes looking in your direction. And indeed, looking at all the gamblers around you, it seems like there's no point where it can't see. And there is indeed a requirement to get inside. It's like invite only. As you come up, you've got some security bots that are like, no, not allowed. Go back to the main floor.
I'll hold up the cred stick with the symbol on it, and I'll say, we're supposed to be here. And I'm going to try to bluff these security bots.
Bluff them without allowing them to check. They're like grabbing at the cred stick to scan it, and you're like, no, it's cool. Let's see.
Well, it's empty now, but I have to refill it. But I'm supposed to. I have to refill it. They told me to refill it over there.
Let's see. That's not. There's like 8 different ways to get yourself through here. Is just lying to them one of them?
I mean, Starfinder going to Starfinder.
Yes, this for GMs that are like, what if they think of this? There's like every scenario potentially here. This one's called Fame. You can pose as wealthy patrons or famous celebrities with a successful bluff, culture, disguise, or applicable profession check. And that's what you want to try to do in Navasi for.
Yeah. I'm gonna act like we're really high rollers, but we don't like the other casino anymore because they don't have the good tables. So that's why we're over here now.
Does Navasi even have to pretend?
I really don't like that.
Wait. So I'm being told that I can cast infinite worlds on my rolls, and I have extra points that have been awarded to me. So I feel like I can't just roll past this person.
Well, I mean, you can roll a skill to try and get past them, but like, are you talking about like physically roll?
Yeah, literally roll past them.
No, I'm not gonna like tuck and roll past the security.
That would be an acrobatics check.
Says that it works.
Right. Well, let's allow Navasi to try
let's try this.
Their ability first.
Okay, so that was so I've rolled I don't know why that rolled twice. Oh wait, no, the 12 was a different thing. So 14, and then I'm going to add my improvisation good bonus die to this.
Oh yeah. So 14 would not have been enough, but you've got it with the improv. You've got the bonus improv. These robots are like
level 1, baby.
Wait a minute, you guys are high rollers or famous infosphere Spacegram influencers.
Yeah.
Come right in, please.
If high roller, XOR, famous.
Yeah. So they allow Zamir and Navasi and Keskadai in, obviously, these very sharply dressed and or smart looking folks, but they see Obazai and Valoro and they're like, not you.
No, I'm a bodyguard for Navasi.
Yeah, you better let us in here.
Yeah.
I think a bluff or diplomacy check to maybe that this one's called tag along with another patron or group, or what else?
Can I assist with the bluff to be like, oh yeah, she's with me?
Yeah, I'll allow that, or
I'll assist.
You can try to bully them if you want to try and intimidate Rebecca. Ooh.
But Navasi, it's not a bluff. I am your bodyguard.
I will not roll bluff. You cannot make me. Yeah, do you want to try an intimidate check?
Yeah, can I?
Yeah, I'm trying to get you guys to fail as many checks as possible. So you got to use them rerolls, use them bonuses.
All right, here's an intimidate. That's
my goodness gracious! Yeah, the sea of robots parts. It's like right this way. Oh, what was I thinking?
Do I need to roll an intimidate as well?
Nah, that's enough for both of you guys. More than enough. Yeah, so looking around the high rollers, there's, 100 credit slot machines. Oh my goodness. Up to 100 credits on some of these. And
does that give a large snore?
I might be using every alien token. Maybe I should move the camera back a little bit for folks. Every token I can here. There's all kinds of aliens from Alien Archive 1 that you can see. Didn't put anybody at the bar. What is wrong with me? Obviously, there's a ton of people up here at the bar. Boop. Just giant on. There we go. They were nice and populated. No, but it doesn't take long before you can see an elven woman at the high stakes table here, right where Navasi and Zamir are looking on. And all the seats are taken except one. If anybody wants to try and sit down, or you seem to have spotted the elf that you saw on the videotape.
To be continued on the next special episode of Cosmic Crit. Tune in next time to find out more about jizz music and its importance to the Star Wars universe.
You've been listening to Cosmic Crit, an officially licensed partner of Paizo Incorporated. The Starfinder role-playing game and adventure paths are trademarks of Paizo. All Pathfinder and Starfinder images are property of Paizo and are used with permission.